So, it's your third Egg Bowl, third one starting. I mean, what's this like every year when you get into this game? And is this one circled on your calendar? Or is it just the next one? Or how do you kind of approach this as a veteran guy now compared to the wide-eyed guy you were a couple of years ago?
Well, we do always say that treat every game like the next one. Attack every game the same. But obviously, the Egg Bowl is different. I mean, I've had a head coach get hired and a head coach get fired from this game. There's a lot always on the line, bragging rights. And it's a big deal, the Egg Bowl, and we're going to attack it like it's a big deal.
Other questions for Ben? Go ahead, Nick.
Jarian was just talking a little bit about their front always being pretty stout and their run defense being pretty good this year. What stands out about the particular challenge this season?
Their defensive interior's done a great job this year. Obviously, they held Georgia to 8 rushing yards. It's really good by them, and I think they play physical. I think they play low, and it'll be a challenge for us up front for sure.
Go to David.
Yeah, Ben, you guys have had an extra week to get ready for Mississippi State, and that's not normally the case. I'm just curious if the anticipation level is any more intense this week than what it normally is.
I'd say it's been about the same as every other year, except, obviously we did have that extra week. I think last week we were really trying to focus on ourselves, make our own self-corrections while also focusing on Mississippi State. So we really just improved our own game first and then moved on with game preparation.
Back to Nick.
Maybe this is all a media narrative and nothing's happening in the program, but is this Kiffin staff de-emphasizing the Egg Bowl? Is that something that's being talked about less than previous regimes, or is it kind of same as?
I think they emphasize every single game with the exact mindset that we're going to attack it all exactly the same. We're not going to do anything different. We're going to still go to meetings. We're going to still have the same exact practices, and we're going to attack it like we do every single game week.
Any more questions for Ben?
Yeah. Ben, what's the evolution been like this year with, just the offense kind of really seeming to come into its own and you being a big part of that?
It's been a whole lot of fun. It's been a really exciting year. I think everyone's locked in, and I think everyone's just having fun out there, playing football and scoring a lot of points and making a lot of yards and first downs. It's been exciting, and I think that excitement just really just brings us confidence and brings us some kind of juice that we know that we can score and we know that we can put up yards, and so that's what we'll do.
And how have you handled that? How did you handle that transition from guard to center, and how well do you feel like you've done with it this season?
It definitely was a transition for sure, because I did play 2 years at guard and a little bit last year center and guard, but full-time center. It's been a transition for sure. There's definitely things I can work on, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being able to help push the tempo when I can, get my guys lined up, and make the correct call and get everyone rolling. So I enjoy it.
Has it just been a little bit more on you too, as far as leadership and making calls and things like that?
Absolutely, yes, sir. There's definitely more responsibility with center, leadership-wise, and just making sure everyone's on the right assignment, on the right man at all times. Definitely more pressure than at guard mentally, for sure.